So what up? Today's review, Action Bronson, The Alchemist, Rare Chandeliers. Rare Chandeliers is a collaboration of one of my favorite luxury rappers, if I had to put Bronson into a box, and a seasoned veteran East Coast producer, The Alchemist. I was very excited to hear about this project. For one, I was getting just a slat tired of Bronson always doing his thing and not mixing it up. And I was wondering how it would sound, if they fit, if they didn't fit. So, in my opinion, Bronson went in hard on this mixtape. I can see obvious growth in especially his flow. He mixes up his flow to mix the type of East Coast gritty production you want to hear from The Alchemist. He does a serviceable job, though he gets overshadowed by his features on these tracks. These tracks being Sylvester Laudrin with Mayhem Loren and A.G. the Coroner, and the other one being Blood of the Goat with Big Twin and Sean Price, especially Sean Price just murdering his verse in cold blood. I also found it incredibly smart to get help on these tracks, since Bronson could have not handled them alone, but with these they're dope. And of course, you also get Bronson talking about his favorite, the good life, the weed, the bitches, the expensive food, and I find he does that just as good as he ever did. It's like really tight. And the production change really making it feel fresh again. He's striving away from this jazzy lounge type production that you always hear him talking over. One of my favorite songs being Randy the Musical. It has Bronson spit over 3 different beats, each verse being a different side, and it shows just different sides of Bronson. And it gets progressively more smooth as it goes on, beat getting slower and more smooth. He speaks about, of course, food, bitches, kush, just that type of stuff. And speaking of the beats, my favorite beat being the cymbal, which has this loud guitar playing. It is just the perfect pitch and tempo. It's just masterfully crafted, and the production overall just adds so much variety. The Alchemist just has such a diverse and fitting musical direction for Bronson throughout the whole tape. And Bronson himself stepped up his pen game, while for the most part staying on his strong suit. He packs in some very nasty word pictures, like a pussy that got fucked so much it doesn't work anymore, or hiding his work in the asshole of a pit bull. I mean, here's one of his more classic lines that you'd expect. Pack your bags, wash your pussy, and meet me at the airport about by 3. It's just dope stuff here. So if you couldn't tell by now, I really like this mixtape. It shows growth on the MC side, the production doesn't miss a beat, and stays on point throughout the whole thing. It changes beats mid-song, and the mixing is done wonderfully. And it also mixes what both the artist and the producer do best. It just has this blend of old cats, which The Alchemist probably got, like Sean Price and Evidence, and also up-and-comers like Schoolboy Q. It just mixes this classic age production, which also reaches out to the more new school type production. It just mixes like golden age and new school very, very well. So it hits so many home runs on this thing and hardly has any misses. So definitely check this one out. 5 out of 5.